synthetic polymers. Synthetic polymers are man-made polymer. Okay, so next one we have to discuss here natural polymers. Natural polymers mean polymers. Naturally getting polymers are called natural polymer. Polymer which obtain from plants or animals. Okay, such type of polymers are natural polymer. Polymers such as carbohydrate, cellulose, protein, oil or fat, this we can find in plants. Okay, here first we have to discuss here carbohydrate. So here example for natural polymer: protein, carbohydrate, cellulose, oil or fat. This type of substances are example for natural polymer. Okay, so actually oil or fat not polymer, we will discuss about this later. So here you understand protein, cellulose, carbohydrate, these are example for natural polymer. Carbohydrate, the monomer, the basic building unit of carbohydrate is glucose. The simplest unit of carbohydrate, it is glucose. Okay, so see here, you can see here structure of glucose. So here this structure which contain two alcohol group. Okay, so we can represent the structure of glucose like this. Okay, here this box represent hydrocarbon, and each side there is OH. Okay, and here the simplest unit, look here, the simplest unit of carbohydrate, glucose also called monosaccharide. Simplest unit of carbohydrate, glucose also called monosaccharide. Mono mean one. Okay, so here two glucose join to form disaccharide. Monosaccharide mean one glucose. Disaccharide mean two glucose join to form disaccharide. Polysaccharide mean many glucose join to form a big heavyweight molecule. Such type of polymers, such type of molecules are called polysaccharide. So polysaccharide, it is polymer. So you understand here carbohydrate, the monomer of carbohydrate, glucose also called monosaccharide. Okay, two glucose molecules join to form disaccharide. Many glucose molecules join to form polysaccharide, and this is the representation of structure of glucose. Okay, this is hydrocarbon, each side there is OH. Okay, next one we have to discuss here how two glucose molecules react together. How two glucose molecules reacting together. So look here, this is one glucose molecule and this is another glucose molecule. Okay, so here when two glucose molecule reacting together, here this OH and one of this hydrogen, okay, one OH and one hydrogen combine to form water molecule and eliminate water molecule, and rest of the part will be joined. Okay, here this part joining with this oxygen, and here this molecule formed. Now see here, two glucose molecules join to form a molecule. I told you molecule which contain two glucose, that is disaccharide. Monosaccharide mean molecule which contain only one glucose. Here two glucose molecules join to form disaccharide. Okay, so this way many glucose molecules join together by eliminating water molecule and form polysaccharide, and this polysaccharide is carbohydrate. This is the structure of carbohydrate. Draw the structure of carbohydrate. You can draw, this is the structure of carbohydrate. Okay, so what is the monomer of carbohydrate? Glucose. Draw the structure of glucose. You can draw this structure. Okay, no need to draw the complete structure. You can show like this box and each side OH. This represents glucose molecule. Okay, two glucose molecules combine to form disaccharide by eliminating water molecule. Okay, many glucose molecules after elimination of water they form polysaccharide, and here it represents polysaccharide. Okay, so here this is example for condensation polymer. We know condensation polymer mean here different type of monomer. Okay, and here side product formed, water eliminated, so water is side product. So this is example for condensation polymer. Okay, so carbohydrate is example for condensation polymer. Also cellulose also found in plants, it is example for condensation polymer. It is natural polymer. Okay, and the basic building unit or monomer of cellulose also glucose. Monomer of carbohydrate glucose, monomer of cellulose glucose. Okay, so these are the things we have to understand here. Carbohydrate, monomer of carbohydrate, structure of carbohydrate. Okay, and here disaccharide, polysaccharide. These are the things we have to. Okay, next one we have to discuss here protein. Okay, protein also another example for natural polymer. Protein. The monomer of protein is amino acid. Monomer of protein is amino acid. See here, this is the structure of amino acid. This is the structure of amino acid. NH2, CHR, C double bond OOH. So amino acid which contain two functional group. One molecule of amino acid which contain two functional group. Okay, NH2 and COOH. Okay, NH2 means this functional group called amine. COOH we know carboxylic acid. So amino acid which contain two functional group, amine and carboxylic acid, NH2 and COOH. So protein is natural polymer. Monomer of protein is amino acid which contain two functional group, amine and carboxylic acid. Okay, and see here, this is the structure of amino acid, NH2, CHR, COOH. Look here, NH2, here nitrogen and two hydrogen, NH2, here CHR, C double bond OOH. This R, you know there are 20 different type of amino acid. There are 20 different type of amino acid. Okay, each amino acid different here, this position. Okay, each amino acid, this R group will be different for different amino acid. Instead of R may be hydrogen, CH3 or C3H7. Okay, this type of group. Okay, so there are 20 different type of amino acid. Each amino acid different here. Okay, so this is you have to understand about amino acid. Next one we have to understand how amino acid react, how different amino acid react together. Okay, so look here, this is one amino acid and this is another amino acid. We learned nylon. Nylon, different monomer, they have dicarboxylic acid and diamine. Okay, nylon, the monomer of nylon which contain, there are two monomer for nylon, diamine, dicarboxylic acid. So we learned how diamine or how amine and carboxylic acid will react. Same way, same method also we have to apply here in protein also. Okay, so here in NH2, one of this hydrogen will be removed. From carboxylic acid, this OH will be removed. Okay, and water molecule will be eliminated. Okay, and here carbon double bond oxygen, single bond NH. Look here, carbon double bond oxygen, single bond hydrogen. From this position OH removed and from here hydrogen removed and they eliminated in the form of water molecule. Okay, so here two unit Okay, you know, actual polymer, actual protein, it contains thousand or many amino acid molecules. Okay, so here this part and this part, different amino acid will join repeatedly and it form unlimited long chain structure. Okay, now see here, this is the structure, this is the bond. This bond will join two different monomer, two different amino acid will join over here. Also we learned this type of bond in nylon. In nylon we learned special name for this bond. It is amide linkage. Amide linkage. And polymer which contain amide linkage we will say polyamide. So nylon and protein are example for polyamide. Nylon, it is synthetic polyamide. Protein, it is natural polyamide. Clear? Also one different, nylon, it is synthetic polymer, it is non-biodegradable polymer. But protein, it is biodegradable, it is biological material, biodegradable, and it is natural polymer. Okay, this is the difference between nylon and protein. What is the similarity between nylon and protein? Both polymer which contain amide linkage. Okay, so here this is one amino acid and this is another amino acid. So you remember always carboxylic acid, from carboxylic acid OH will be removed. From NH2 one of the hydrogen will be removed. So rest of the part you have to join. Clear? Now see here, I told you this is the structure of protein. This is the structure of protein. This is the structure. Okay, I told you here there are 20 different type of amino acid. Each amino acid R will be different. Okay, so this is the protein. Sometime you can see in textbook or sometime you can see in past paper this type of structure. This type of structure represent protein. This type of structure represent protein. Look here, NH, here instead of this CHR, I used one box. It represent one alkyl group. It represent this group. Okay, after that carbon double bond oxygen, nitrogen single bond hydrogen. Then again another box here, this is CHR. This are not same because here this R and this are different. For different amino acid R will be different. That's why I used here different type of box. Clear? So here this is amide linkage and this type of polymers are called polyamide. Next one we have to discuss here importance of polymers. Importance of polymer. Here enzymes. We know enzymes are made of protein. Enzymes are biological molecules made of protein and they catalyze many chemical reactions which takes place inside living cell. So here enzymes are made of protein and it is very important for living organism. Similarly here collagen is another polymer. Okay, and here skin, bone, teeth, these are made of collagen and this is also another important polymer. Okay, and here hemoglobin also made of protein. Hemoglobin, it helps to carry oxygen to different parts of our body. Also it carry carbon dioxide, harmful carbon dioxide gas from different tissue and it helps to carry to outside our body. Okay, so all these things made of protein, enzyme, collagen, hemoglobin, these are very important biological material inside living body and these are made of protein. Okay, next one we have to discuss here oil or fat. Oil or fat, it is example for natural polymer. Oil or fat, it is natural polymer. It is condensation polymer. During formation of oil or fat, water molecule formed as side product and it is example for condensation polymer. The monomers of oil or fat. Oil or fat. Look here. This is oil or fat. Actually, oil means liquid form of fat. Oil means liquid form of fat. That is oil. So here, monomers of oil or fat. Fatty acid and glycerol. Fatty acid and glycerol. These are the monomers of oil or fat. Okay, glycerol and fatty acid. And these are the structure of glycerol. This is the structure of glycerol and this is the structure of fatty acid. Glycerol means CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH, and this compound which contain 3 alcohol functional group. That's why glycerol also called a trihydric alcohol or triol. Okay, glycerol which contain 3 OH group. That's why we can say glycerol trihydric alcohol or triol. You understand? And here this is fatty acid RCOOH. Here this R represent hydrocarbon with carbon number around 17. Okay, so this is fatty acid and glycerol react together form oil or fat. So this is natural polymer oil or fat. This is the structure of one molecule of oil or fat. Okay, this is the macromolecule. This is macromolecule oil or fat. This is one molecule. Okay. And here, look here, let us see here how glycerol and fatty acid react together. So look here, fatty acid which contain carboxylic acid and glycerol which contain alcohol. So from carboxylic acid we know OH will be removed. I told you before, from carboxylic acid always OH functional group will be removed. From alcohol, hydrogen will be removed. Okay, so here 3 OH group, all 3 hydrogen will be removed. Also listen here, this is 3 fatty acid, glycerol which contain 1, 2, 3 OH functional group, 3 reactions. There are 3 reaction sites. So we need 3 fatty acid molecule. Glycerol which contain 3 OH functional group, 3 reaction site. So we need 3 fatty acid molecule. One fatty acid react over here, another here. Okay, so here 3 OH molecules will be removed. From here 3 hydrogen will be removed. So totally here 3 water molecule will be removed. So during formation of one molecule of oil or fat, there will be 3 water molecule will be eliminated. Clear? So here OC double bond O. What type of linkage this? You remember what type of linkage this? This is ester linkage. We learned this type of linkage in polyester. We learned this type of linkage in polyester or Dacron. Polyester, it's another name, Dacron. So polyester which contain this type of linkage. Okay, this is ester linkage. Clear? So here this is alcohol, this is carboxylic acid. They are reacting together form ester. Oil or fat, this is one kind of ester. It is natural polymer. Clear? So you just check their structure, and here 3 functional group. That's why we choose here 3 fatty acid molecule, and here hydrogen and OH will be removed. So just we do like this. Look here, CH2, CH2. Here same thing I did. Then here 3 oxygen. Hydrogen removed from alcohol, hydrogen removed. Okay, then we have to look over here carboxylic acid. This OH removed. So what is left? RC double bond O. So I choose here this oxygen making bond with the carbon. then double bond oxygen R. Okay, this is carboxylic acid R C double bond O. So here also, look here, here three molecules. So one molecule over here, again it will repeat, one here. Okay, so this is same thing, oil or fat. Clear? Next one we have to discuss here. I told you before, this is condensation polymer. Also it is natural polymer. Oil or fat, it is condensation polymer because water molecule eliminated, and it is natural polymer. Next one we have to discuss here, importance of fats in our body. What is the importance of oil or fat in our body? Oil or fat, it will break down in our body. After breaking down, it produce glycerol. This glycerol provide energy for our work. Okay, so oil or fat, it will break down in our body and it produce energy for our body. Okay, so here there are two different type of oil or fat: saturated fat and unsaturated fat. We know saturated and unsaturated. Unsaturated mean hydrocarbon. Here I told you, here this R mean hydrocarbon. Okay, so saturated mean here this hydrocarbon, there is carbon single bond only. Unsaturated mean in this hydrocarbon there is carbon double bond. So there are two different type of oil or fat: saturated fat and unsaturated fat. So here saturated fat, unsaturated fat is better for our body. First point I told you, oil or fat, it will break down in our body, form glycerol, and this glycerol provide energy. There are two different type of fat: saturated fat and unsaturated fat. Here unsaturated fat is better for our body. Which one? Unsaturated fat which contain carbon double bond. Unsaturated one better. Okay, saturated fat, it cause heart disease. Okay, saturated fat, it cause heart disease. So unsaturated fat is better than saturated fat. Clear? Okay, next one we have to discuss here, saponification. Saponification means process by which soap making. The soap making process called saponification. The process by which soap, okay, soap using for cleaning. Okay, this soap production called saponification. Here oil or fat reacted with sodium hydroxide, it produces soap and glycerol. So glycerol is a side product during soap production. So look here, we learned already, this is the structure of oil or fat. This oil or fat reacted with sodium hydroxide, it formed glycerol. It produced glycerol, and this is the molecular formula for soap. This is the structure of soap. Okay. So look here, I told you before, oil or fat, there is three reaction site. 1, 2, 3. That's why we using here 3 sodium hydroxide. One molecule of oil or fat, it will react with 3 sodium hydroxide molecule. Okay. Then from this part, from here, CH2O, CH2O, and from here this part will break. Okay, then this hydrogen will join over CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. Okay, that is glycerol, and from here RC double bond oxygen, RC double bond oxygen ONA. That's here, RC double bond ONA. So this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 molecules of RC double bond ONA, and this is soap. Okay, soap using for cleaning, we know. Okay, and this is the process of saponification. Oil or fat reacted with sodium hydroxide, soap formed, and glycerol is a side product during this process. Clear? Okay, next one we have to understand here, breaking down to monomer. breaking down to monomer. Okay, so we learned here macromolecule polymers are formed by repeated addition of monomer. Okay, so here polymer, okay, depolymerization, we can say this process. Polymerization means process by which polymers are formed. Depolymerization means polymers breaking down to small monomers. This process is called depolymerization. Okay, we have to understand here some depolymerization process. See here, starch. Starch after hydrolysis it will change to glucose. We know starch produced by glucose. Many glucose unit join to form starch. Starch after hydrolysis it will go back to glucose. Okay, similarly here protein, we know proteins are made by amino acid. Many different amino acid join to form protein. Protein after hydrolysis it will go back to amino acid. Okay, protein after hydrolysis it will change to amino acid. Similarly here oil or fat. Oil or fat after hydrolysis it will change to its monomer glycerol and fatty acid. Okay, so remember this: starch to glucose, protein to amino acid, oil or fat change to fatty acid and glycerol. Clear? So these are the things we have to discuss in organic chemistry. Okay, so you can check its past paper, you can check playlist and you can see past paper related to this topic. Okay, and thank you for watching this channel.